Rich, you're back with us. You and the
Hello.
Orange Rabbit have 3 minutes. Go.
Okay, hello guys. Hello, good to be finally back actually in person rather than a digital carbon of me. So yes, rest, interesting one for me. I am not the best sleeper. It's in the family. It's something which is I found quite interesting when you mentioned talking about inheriting sleep patterns and rest. And I'm not the best rester. Down to a few things like I've got eczema, so I itch a lot and things like that. And so I find a lot of my rest actually comes from when I'm awake, and I have a few things that I do in order to try and kind of zone in and rest and do a bit of reflecting as well. And one of those actually is I live in a 13th floor in a block of flats. And I do a lot of, there's a big distance in the horizon. I can see really far into the distance, and I find just looking out as far as possible really relaxes the eyes and actually relaxes the brain. And I looked into this, and it is a thing. And my partner actually read about this, and I tried doing that, and it really helps. So that's a little kind of tidbit that I find with resting. So I've designed this cocktail to be the perfect cocktail to be standing at that window and literally staring out into the distance, doing a bit of reflecting and a bit of resting. So it's a mainly non-alcoholic cocktail. There is one alcoholic element which you can literally remove, and it still tastes absolutely brilliant. And it starts with 25 mils or 1 part of a non-alcoholic spirit. I'm using New London Light by the guys that make Salcombe gin, but you can use your favorite non-alcoholic spirit, as I'm sure you all have by now. I'm then going to add a little bit of vermouth. Now, if you're a big fan of port, white port would also work beautifully in this, but I'm going to use some white vermouth. I'm going to put the same amount, 25 mil or 1 part in, like so. Gorgeous. We're off to a good start. I'm then going to add some tea. I've got this really strongly brewed lemon and ginger tea. I'm going to add 2 parts of this, or 50 milliliters. So it's going to dilute this drink right down. It's going to be a beautiful, slow sipping drink. I'm then going to add a little bit of elderflower cordial to add a touch of sweetness into this. So 15 milliliters, or it's about two and a bit teaspoons. In that goes. By the way, I'm giving the alternative measures for those of you who aren't in the UK and you're like, milliliters? What are you doing to me? I hope it makes sense to you guys. And then finally, my last ingredient is 5 mils, which is about 1 or even half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Good for the soul as well, good for the gut, a little bit of vinegar. I'm then going to add some ice into my shaker. And this is actually going to be stirred. It's not going to be shaken, because we just want to dilute this down. We don't want to smash it together and ruin all those beautiful flavors. So I'm just going to bring that down a little bit. Give it a little taste. Tastes good. It tastes good. So here we go. Let's give this a little taste. Yeah, that's absolutely delicious. The tea already dilutes it and brings it down, so we don't need to dilute this for too long. And I'm going to pour it into my little beautiful sake cup here. Over no ice. I'm just going to have it straight up. The perfect slow sipper. This cocktail is called Reflect. Cheers, everyone.
Reflects. Thank you. And there's that's one for you, Alex.